Welcome back for another cracker update here for you, friends. We all know James Wynn. James Wynn is a mysterious crypto trader who comes out, blows 100 million, but first makes the 100 million in the $3 million trade, and is now putting in another long. He's now adding to his long position. His liquidation is $105,800. He started off slow. He started to build up already. I am very nervous for him. This is when I took the screenshot just to show you I'm very nervous against it. Like, it's just, oh my gosh. Just, you got to be careful of these friends because, okay, for example, we just saw the Kippy came out cooler than expected, 2.4%. Okay, so it came out cooler. Remember, cooler's better. Okay, the rates didn't move though. Rates didn't believe anything was fundamentally different, but you could see how it could be a bit of an exhaustion trap where the macro data comes out cooler. Elon Musk is like friends with Trump again. And if the price action starts rolling down, you can see how it can basically liquidate retailers who are leveraged long. You know, that's what we call a news failure. If you're familiar with one of the hedge trading wizards, friends, Jason Shapiro, is awesome. You should watch some of his interviews and stuff. He's really good. So Jason Shapiro, he trades off news failure. So he looks at when everybody's positioned one way, and then he waits for, on the upside, he waits for good news to finish red on the day. Okay, so he wants to see, like, for example, if you're curious as well, it might actually be happening right now. So it depends on that Bitcoin daily candle, right? You might actually have a bit of a news failure. So I mean, check it out right here. By the time you see this, see Bitcoin, right, finishes, think about this, it finishes red on a day when CPI came out cooler. Right, so you're thinking, oh, that's strange because they're meant to, like, you know, price in more cuts higher if you get CPI cooler, but it's finished red. So it could mean, it's just one example where it could mean that we're destined for a little reset, where this would be the little A, B, C, D. I hope we don't get it, friends. I hope we don't get it, but you never know. Okay. Also, James Wynn's liquidation is 105,000. So is the cabal, as it says, going to get him? It's not the cabal, friends. It's literally, markets are totally random in the short term. Everyone's pinging each other up and down as well. So we'll see. In some other cracker news here for you, Jim Cramer is crying in the casino. Here's his quote: "The speculative stocks are siphoning off money that would normally go to better stocks." So this is the funny part, friends. This sounds, see how everybody does this? We were witnessing everyone in PulseChain say the exact same thing to PDI, didn't they? All right, you even have some copers. There are actual copers who genuinely believe, okay, this is the funniest part, they genuinely think PulseChain would be like 3 to 10 times higher if it wasn't for PDI. They actually genuinely think that. They think this little thing is the reason keeping this whole thing down. It's got nothing to do with that, okay? That's it. It's pretty much Richard Hart attracted everybody to the top, okay? You all bought the top when it comes to PulseChain. That's why the price is still suffering this time. We bought the top. Then you had Ethereum. Unfortunately, everybody bought the top there too. Didn't know. You had the business cycle taking literally forever. Business ISM, which is literally still is 31 months down, which is garbage. Yes, so that explains all of it. All right, that's your explanation for everything out here. But hopefully we have now, like, you know, got the worst behind us. But I don't want to say that because we're going to jinx it. So we'll see. Pamphlet Orion. Speculator. Wonderful comment, sir. Mr. Polarity as well. Okay, I get it. I'm buying more meme coins. So it's funny just to see. Everyone does this. Everyone thinks, if it wasn't for those pesky speculators, I would be richer. It's funny. Now, friends, there is a cuck trader out here, a cuck whale. They deposited 3.3 million USDC. They are short on Ethereum. I repeat, this cuck is short on Ethereum. Now, he's actually been adding to his position. He's now down 2.5 million. So he was a smart trader. He made 5 million shorting ETH. He made 5 million shorting ETH. So there you go. So he's been trading and he just keeps shorting and shorting and shorting and shorting. You'll see this, friends. This is what happens in markets. Okay, this is why in trading you can make for a bit of a period of time. Market shifts and then people stay with their bias and they keep doing it. You know he's a cuck now because he's shorting up here. You could tell because basically, if you go look at even like, this is Bitcoin there, but let's look at like Ethereum, for example. Look what he's shorting, bro. You're short. He's been shorting this thing that's flipped green on a daily super trend, and he's doing these little scalps and stuff out here. So he's playing with fire. Okay, he's pretty much playing with fire. Hopefully Ethereum, if they try to squeeze down, maybe Ethereum doesn't go far, and then it's able to crank up higher, because we've rinsed out a lot of the weak hands. Honestly, if you're holding Ethereum now, what are you holding? You know what I mean? You know pretty much there's nobody else here left with you except all of us strong believers. Shout out to Mr. Master Friend with the Peacock Peppy out here. Peter Evolved, poor bugger is going to pump our bags. Liquidation is in store for this dumbass. Yeah, man. So hopefully we get to liquidate him. His liquidation price is 2,940. It's kind of funny, man. I told you 1,000 times. Okay, everyone's short. $3,000 is gonna wreck him. $3,000 is the highest volume node, and then this guy is short here, and he's got to stop there as well. So see, this is rare because it's a very clear round number, but like because I've been in markets for a long time, I could think like the average pleb. Okay, and I know this guy's making $5 million of scalps. It's not a real pleb, but you get an idea. I can think like the average pleb. I don't care how much money they have in the account. I go, oh, you're a pleb based off your mindset, bro. Oh, you're putting like, what a genius. You've got your liquidation of $3,000 ETH. Golly gee, no one in the world has that. You're the only person smart enough to do that. Totally wrong. PulseChain is looking good here. Look how cute this text is, friends. I've been playing around with ChatGPT AI. It was funny. They didn't make this cute for the first time, and I literally said, turn it into anime style cuteness. That's all I wrote, and look how cute and bright eyed and everything out here. It looks like you're gonna play one of these, like, you know, Ragnarok or Maple Story games. Man, it just brightens everything up. Even the bull's cute. So yeah, we're all waiting for higher prices. It's gonna be a while though. Here we have Master Fren as well. Bottoms in, bottoms in, bottoms in. We've been saying that literally every single day, trying to manifest it. But business cycle, bro. When are we gonna prank? When are we gonna crank? I want to ask you a question as well. What do you think is Richard Hart's next chess piece move? Okay, what do you think is his next chess piece move? Here's Durkee Turkey. He's going to get on stream just as a giant dick butt and start chainsawing his desk. I approve of that, sir. That would be wonderful to see that. So remember, why am I even talking about what chess piece move? Because a lot of people saying, hey, fat dude lives on top of a sandwich shop, not doing anything. I don't know, man. When I see, here's me, okay? I'm wearing a Spider-Man hat, okay? And by the way, it's literally for 4-year-olds. Okay, I bought it because yes, I bought it. It's literally for 4 or 5-year-olds. Okay, that's why it looks like this. Now, thing is, everyone holding these coins is saying the same thing. They go, I can't wait to sell when Richard pumps it so I can leave. I don't know, bro. One voice, okay. 1,000 voices, I don't know. There has to be a chess piece move somewhere. Witchard is watching. I don't know what the chess piece move is going to be. We thought initially the chess piece move might involve PDI goes to $1, and then everyone can put their coins into what we thought was the MakerDAO, and then you can mint more coins and then use the bridge, and then everything starts cranking and everyone can yield farm and stuff out here. That's what we thought. But now there might be like a new MakerDAO. Be careful of playing around with any of this stuff, friends. I am not touching any of it. There's the Ichidai stuff going on. Coexistence Steve's been covering it. But yeah, I know what you feel. We all feel it. We all have way too much fatigue. All these bullshit stories that appear everywhere. Trump, Elon, Peter, and everything. I know all these. It's too much fatigue, man. The prices. It's been too long, man. I know you want to kick and scream, but you have to maintain composure. Okay, we did not come this far to just basically lose the plot. All right, we're here to win. Okay. I want to show you this post as well. I have a scheduled post here which came out as a surprise. I did this from a year ago. Soylana legend. Ethereum will be remembered as BlackBerry or MySpace. Start accepting it because it's true. Even if this tweet causes massive cognitive dissonance, start accepting it because you will thank me in the long run. So the SOL-eth ratio was about 0.04 when he posted it out here. So I did this scheduled post. I'm like, hey, I'm wondering, like this person saying it's becoming the BlackBerry of the ecosystem. What's happening here? Well, here's the thing, friends. When he actually posted it, all right, well, right here, SOL-eth actually went up higher, you see? But now it's starting to flip red. So it actually went up higher, and here it is. So what can you learn from this? Well, these signals and everything out here, they're not 100% true because there's always euphoria under pressure and stuff out here. But they're more like just warning shots. They are warning shots. Like, how much do you really believe? in this. Because in another universe, friend, in another universe, SOL-eth topped here. Okay, and we're down here by this point in time. Okay, so you really got to believe in what you're holding because you don't know what the future holds next. Okay, but SOL-eth flipping red now, you got to remember, right? So this is how people build the traps with themselves. Because this person, right, was euphoric here and it went up again, now they're never leaving. Okay, they're never going to learn a lesson. That's what makes it really dangerous. Okay, it's like you win in the casino, but you gambled hard. Okay, let's say you get paid $1,000 a week, and let's say you have $200 left. Literally, you have $200 is meant to pay for your food and stuff for the rest of the week, and you went to the casino and you literally gambled your whole next week's of food with that $200, and you turned it into like $1,000. You know, that the worst thing that could ever happen to you was that win. The best thing that could happen to you is you literally lose it all the first time, and you walk out and you go, "I'm never doing that again. That was stupid." Okay, that's the best thing that happened to you. So. That's why you really got to believe what you're doing. Don't stop believing out here. Yeah, but it's tough, isn't it? Seeing this. They're not perfect. It's just they're more to help you with your own structure of your approach. Remember, it's still a believer cycle, isn't it? Mog the non-believers. We're going to mog them. We're going to mog them good. We will. Yes, we are going to mog them, aren't we? Every single day, Fred. See? We're waiting for the business cycle to continue. Maybe cryptocurrencies. Maybe we're going to do some sort of little reset, which I've been talking about out here. Just in case it happens, you know, maybe there is a bit of a reset, okay, where we just, some news comes out, everyone thinks it's over, and then we're ready to go. After that point, we're literally ready to go. Then it's done that the flagging ABCD junk, and we're literally, yeah, but we said this December as well, and then November. So I don't know, man. We'll see it when we see it. We have fatigue of all our sentiment. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.